Hey Taurus, welcome to your Horoscope Psychic Tarot reading for the months of September 2019, October 2019, November 2019, and December 2019. Thank you for listening and watching. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment, and share with your friends and family. Make sure that you also follow me on my social media pages. My Instagram is at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. My Facebook is at Lamarr Townsend Tarot as well. And if you would like a personal reading from me, I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader, and I would love to read for you. My website is lamarrtownsendtarot.com. You can purchase your reading directly from my website. Within 24 hours, I will send you an email confirmation letting you know that I received your payment, and then after that, we will get your reading done within 1 to 3 days. Typically, I always get your reading done sooner than 3 days. All right. We'll get your reading done as soon as possible, ASAP. All right. With that being said, love and light, thank you for listening and watching. You can also text me, by the way, at 703-791-9162. Standard rate supply. All right. Readings only. All right. So with that being said, Taurus, let's get right into it. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, first through 12th house, North Node, Chiron, Vesta, South Node, and all other placements in between. All right. And if you're wondering what plant this is actually a thyme plant, and I do have also a rosemary plant, a very big rosemary plant here. All right. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Also have a rosemary plant over here. I don't know why I feel like showing you that. Maybe I know a lot of Taurus people I know like plants. It's very interesting. We have that in common. I'm not a Taurus, but I do love plants. Let's get into a Taurus. What do you think about my plants? Do they look healthy? What's in store for Taurus for the months of September, October, November, and December 2018? I think I need to water them again soon. It's very dry in here. What's in store for Taurus for the months of September, October, November, and December of 2018? Remember, you can purchase your own personal reading from me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can just text me at 703-791-9162 or call. If I don't answer, please leave a message. I will call back. Queen of Pentacles here in the past position. Interesting. The Seven of Swords in the present position, with the Knight of Cups here in the future position. Could be something about here where someone, either maybe you're trying to win someone else's affection or someone's trying to win your affection, but I feel like it's almost like trying to win over a brick wall or talk to a brick wall here. I feel like someone is so deep into their emotional rut. I feel like maybe both people here are so deep into their emotional rut here that there's an inability to see the blessings ahead. All right. So whether this is you and someone else, Taurus, this could be a relationship dynamic, but this could also be something about. By the way, this is early September. All right, we're just starting. All right. Or this could be a dynamic between like a family, like a parent and a son, or a parent and a daughter, or an aunt in a something like that, a grandparent, or like whether you're the grandparent or you're the son, or you're the grandparent, you're the parent, you're the daughter. It doesn't really matter, but there's an element here where both people are suffering from some sort of toxicity, some sort of negativity, and there's an inability to see the love between the two. All right. It's almost like communication is not affected, or communication is negatively affected between you and someone else due to both of your negative issues within yourself, I guess is the best way to say it. But I feel like it's okay. You have to do what you need to do, whether this means separating yourself from yourself and other people. Especially if these people are toxic for you or you deem these people as toxic, Taurus. You have to do what's best for you. And I feel like once you lighten your load in some way, shape, or form, you really have some good things coming for you, especially by mid-September, moving into October. All right, some really, really, really good things going for you. And there's a light ahead in the tunnel. It's like you start to see a glimpse of the light ahead by mid-September, early October. There's something about pregnancy here for some of you Taurus, whether you're pregnant or, you know, the person you're dating or you love is pregnant or, someone you know is pregnant. There's something about pregnancy. But there's something also about maybe the husband and the wife or the wife and the wife, the husband and the husband, whatever the situation is, both parties kind of being vain. Where it's like you think the one would giving birth would be the one who would be, more vain. It's like no, like both parties are there's a vain. It's cute, but it's like there's like a little bit of competition. It feels like, and it's like a little bit uncomfortable for I feel like everyone else involved because they can feel it too. So just be careful with that. There's something about you in like relationships during this period, toxic relationships. Not also toxic relationships, but relationships that trigger you, that like, whether they trigger you in a positive way or a negative way, and there are different ways of triggering, like, or there's different ways you can react to triggering. You can react to triggering in such a way that continue to perpetuate the negativity, or you can use it as a moment of enlightenment, you know. So I feel like it's a very in the moment thing for you, Taurus. It's about controlling your emotions in the moment. When it comes to career, I do see some good things, especially if you are looking towards a career in the law, government, HR, administrations, management positions, organization roles, CEO roles, any role in which you kind of call the shots and organize things, organize people, keep people on track would be a good thing for you, I feel like. Could also be something about you hearing about promotion, especially if you've been at your job for a while. And interestingly enough, Taurus, a while could mean 4 months or longer here. Alright? Really depends on the urgency and need of your job. But I also feel like there's something here about your job where they wouldn't give you the title if they didn't believe in you. Sorry, I'm thirsty. It's water. So let's go ahead, you all, and see what's in store for you month by month. Let's see what's in store for Taurus for September 2019. I'm excited. Let's see. Alright, Taurus. What's in store for Taurus for September 2019? I know my candle went out. Hold on. I think I put way too many herbs in here. Yeah, we have a way better burn. Okay, cool. Look at all that herb right there. God should have told me, boy, if you don't put that herb away and just pray. Taurus for September 2019. Taurus for September 2019. energy for September 2019. Okay. September, once again, sees you coming into the month not completely happy with your resources, not completely happy with all that you have, and you're wanting more. Taurus, there also could be some element here of wanting to be saved, wanting to be sheltered, wanting to be taken care of in some way, shape, or form. But there is something about you having all the skills and capabilities to achieve what you want through independence and self-reliance. So I feel like for some of my Tauruses, you could be doubting yourself and counting yourself out, before you even start the race here. There's something about a risk that needs to be taken, Taurus, here. There's also something I'm picking up here in September that, some of you are realizing about living in your hometown or your home state, but a lot of you are realizing that you need to move. It's time to move. It's upside down. Some of you are wanting to move away from family. Some of you are wanting to move away from family. It could be a long distance. It could be hours. It could be days away, But some of you, a lot of you are wanting to start a new life, wanting to start your new life in September in some way, shape, or form. But there's something about you also wanting to abandon your responsibilities at the same time. I would say stay the course, keep focused. Right in September and throughout September, my Taurus, okay? Of course, enjoy yourself, because I feel like there's going to be opportunities to enjoy yourself as well. All right? Especially if you're starting something new, if you're starting a new job, a new circumstance, a new situation where there's other people involved, a teamwork, a team element here, all right? There is something about your past way of living that also will have to change as well in September, but it's for the better. It's something about, it's like it's the universe is kicking your butt in gear in September, okay? Let's go ahead and see what's in store for you guys for October. Alright, Taurus for October 2019. Taurus for October 2019. Remember, if you want your own personal reading, you can contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can text me at 703-791-9162, or call. If I don't answer, leave a message and I will call back. Taurus for October 2019. Something where you're leaving something behind in October 2019. Something that could have been breaking your heart. Something that wasn't working out the way you had hoped or wanted. It could be an element here of even being abused in some way. I feel more emotionally and mentally than anything else. But it feels like there's also something where you were expected to deal with it. Alright? If not that, there's something where you were expected to deal with the brunt of something, to deal with the short end of the stick in some way, shape, or form. When it comes to family, when it comes to love matters, children, things like that. But I think there's something where you're getting what you deserve finally as well. You're finally getting what you deserve, Taurus. But be wary of toxic relationships in October 2019 that could lead you down the wrong path. Alright? It's almost like you could be riding so hard for someone that they end up leading you down a path that it may be hard to get out of, alright, in October. And it's like it feels like it's been happening the whole time, but it's like there's something about October where you realize finally exactly what's happening. What's been going on this whole time. I see something about Taurus in October planning their escape into out of something that they've recently been inducted to. This could be a marriage, this could be a new job, this could be some sort of schooling situation or something else. But there's something about Taurus where in October, be very careful of accepting or agreeing to things that you know deep down you don't really want to do, okay? Or that don't speak to your heart's true calling at this time. Alright, so now let's see what's in store for Taurus for November 2018. We had a card fall out. The Emperor being in your element. This could also be a man, a good man if you are dating and if you date men, whether you're male or female. This could also be an offer. This man could be coming to you in some way, shape, or form with an offer in November. Feels like early November here. Alright. But there's something about this man where I know he's clothed, but it feels like in some way, shape, or form, whatever this offer is, he unclothes himself. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that, extreme, that evasive maybe, hopefully not for most of you. But for others of you, there is something about this man where he is vulnerable. Whatever this opportunity is, he is extending his vulnerability in some way, shape, or form. Like he's extending his trust or his belief in you, alright? In some way, shape, or form. Alright? Oops. Let's have a party in October for Taurus. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what's in store for Taurus. Yeah, in October. There's a theme here, Taurus, throughout these next couple of months where it's really having faith. Like, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of hoping, wishing, worrying, that, everything will come together, everything will make sense, everything is going to work out just as it should. And I feel like it will, Taurus, because you're divinely protected. Whether you yourself were chosen in some way, you yourself are, your life purpose ordained you to be, or, divinely protected. This can, in your life purpose can even be birthing children, bringing children into the world. I mean, life purposes are vast. And there's many life purposes that we have as well. But you're here for a reason is what I'm trying to say, Taurus, okay? So yes, everything will fall into place. Everything will work out just as it should. Will you believe that? Will you trust and have faith in that? Alright, well, November's going to test you a bit. It's gonna bring some blessings, but it's gonna, it's gonna be a little bit of, oh, you want it? All right, you need to have more faith. You need to have more, you know, belief in yourself. You need to have more confidence. There's something that needs to be worked on so that you can live up to this. So that you can live up to this in November. Being the chosen one. Being the one that people want to bring on their team, that people want to be around, that people want to date, that people want to be friends with, that people want to spend time with. Alright? You may question yourself as to why you are the chosen one. Don't feel like you have to prove yourself to anyone in November. People will test you for being the chosen one in some way, shape, or form. You'll shut them down as you choose, and anyway, no matter what I say. That's what I love about Taurus. They're very stubborn. Once you guys are set on something, it is what it is. I get it. My midheaven's in Taurus. You know anything about astrology, that's your career. That's your professional destiny. Which I feel like for many of you is focus here. Tell me more about my professional destiny. Tell me more about my career. But there's something about love here, Taurus, that needs to be addressed. Love and career. November's an aha moment for you. November is where everything makes sense as to why you went through everything you went through throughout the entire year. Everything just, starts to open for you. Doors open easily. It's because you're in the flow. You're in the flow of love. And I think that may not be what you... That's what you may not realize is that you're finally in the flow of love. Self-love, love for others, love of life. You're just in the flow of love. Creativity is love. Right. Wow, November's a really powerful month for you all. Lightening your load in some way, shape, or form, making decisions and sticking to them in November. Something about having a child. Some of you could be having children in November, bringing new children, birthing new life, birthing new ideas in some way, shape, or form in November. New paths are definitely opening for you all in November, especially when it comes to travel and career overseas or long distance in some way, shape, or form, or moving, relocation. Lastly, the end of the year. Can you guys believe it? December 2018. What's in store for Taurus for the month of December 2018? Remember, I am available for reading, so if you want a personal reading, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Taurus for Taurus for December 2018. For Taurus for December 2018. You're definitely coming into December more secure than you've ever been before, whether you're male or female. Especially if you're in a role or a position of authority by December, alright? Which I feel like many of you will be in some way, shape, or form. Doesn't necessarily have to relate to your career. It can relate to relationship dynamics as well. Alright. But there is something about where you may be grieving an old part of yourself. You may be feeling nostalgic in December. Could be nostalgic over old love, how love used to be, how you used to perceive love. Feels like it's almost like you're grieving or putting to rest, or it's like closing a chapter on some sort of nostalgic perception of love related to childhood or your youth in some way, shape, or form. And realizing kind of the reality of love in some way, shape, or form and what it really entails versus what you thought it entailed. And it's interesting. Remember, I was saying how love and career, look at how they show up together once again here, Taurus, in December. Not just love in terms of love of others, love of romance, it's also in terms of love of your career. That's the key. That's your lesson this month. Wow. Wow. I want to cry. What a beautiful reading. All right. If you want more clarity, if you want more insight, I would love to give you some. If you have any questions or if you would like a reading from me, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can text me once again at 703-791-9162. Standard rates apply. And I would love to do a reading for you, all right? Make sure you purchase your reading directly from my website. Within 24 hours, I'll send you an email confirmation letting you know I received your payment. Within 1 to 3 days or sooner, we'll get your reading done as soon as possible. Usually within 1 to 2 days. All right, so with that being said, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment, share. Follow my Instagram at Lamarr Townsend Tarot, my Facebook at Lamarr Townsend Tarot as well. And also check out my ebook on Amazon, Zodiac Sign, Sex Language, and my singles on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube Music, and other streaming services. Those songs are called Forbidden Fruit and Unblock Me. More to come. Love and light. And I'll catch you in the next video. And I'll also see you for your own personal reading, okay? I look forward to that. Love and light.